Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been, what, 3 weeks
Yeah,
or
probably at
so
least 3
since our
weeks.
last one. Reason being, nothing is happening. We had a lot of rain from Debbie, and it has killed everything, almost everything.
A lot of it was already
So,
dying before
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Kind of near the end of summer. I mean, you're near that summer crop, near the end of it, and so the rain just finished it off.
yeah. We took down a lot of stuff. So it looks a little strange. We're starting to get everything ready for the fall garden, and trying to figure out what we're going to do with that. Still trying to decide what we're going to put where we're going to put everything. Thinking about expanding the garden
Yeah,
because we do so well.
get a whole lot more of nothing.
Yeah.
No, we've
I
had
mean,
some we've had some successes.
Yeah.
We joke about it, but we have had some success. We
Yeah.
struggle, but I mean that's okay.
Yeah.
That's part of it. You're kind of at the mercy of the weather at times,
That's true.
and the bugs, and the worms.
I have never seen so many pests attack stuff in my life because I've never been a gardener.
That's right.
So, but one thing I have found I can grow successfully is basil. I've been doing pretty good with the basil, especially the holy basil, because I've been making teas with it. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. See over here, this was the green stalk that I had the romaine in. I went ahead and pulled it. We're starting over. You know, it was too spindly, as Greg likes to call it. So, but I spread out the holy basil, and like all this is holy basil. This is a sweet basil. This one here, I have been kind of cutting the little flowers off of it after they've been dried, but the hummingbirds really love this. So I'm just going to let it go and let it do its thing. So, got the oregano here, got more holy basil at the bottom. And I have now had success in growing mint. It's even taken root down here. I cannot believe it. But the oregano, I've already had cut off 2 different times and dried it, so I'm having plenty of oregano. And then got more holy basil growing over here. And one thing, this is what we're right now thinking of the fall garden. Of course, you know, we've already planted some cucumbers and some tomatoes. So we're going to do some broccoli, turnips, beets, radish, so they'll be different colors, cabbage, and then the Napa cabbage. We did really well with the Napa cabbage last fall.
Yeah.
So we're doing that again. I'm going to do 2 types of carrots, doing the Swiss chard, and I'm going to see, this is the bok choy I let go to seed in March, and I'm going to see if I can get some of that to grow.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I don't see them on here, but I know you're going to do some collards too.
Oh yeah, definitely going to do collards, but it's not time to plant those yet, so I don't have those out. And that's why we're going to probably, hummingbird just got there, right there close to you. We're talking about expanding the garden from there to about right here where Greg is walking.
So
probably what, 3 feet?
Probably 4.
4 feet.
Probably
just
4
got to watch
feet.
out. We got the bluebird house right there.
Then another 6 feet in the front.
Yeah, and then we're going to bring it out this way and then try to level it with the ramp there. Have to move the strawberries. The strawberries have been pretty disappointing this year. I thought we'd get a lot of them, but they're just really not looking very well. They look kind of deformed.
Yeah, and then you get the birds eat them and the squirrels eat them, and I don't know. They've struggled. I mean,
and marigolds don't keep the squirrels away.
No,
that's a myth. Don't believe that. I tried that. And here's some more of the holy basil when I had dumped some seeds in one of our little round metal things on the other side. I had to go ahead and separate them, and so I've got them planted everywhere. So far, they're looking good. We got these 2 cucumber plants.
Which look kind of weak.
Yeah, they look weak. Sweet potatoes, believe it or not, these are ones we cut off, the ones we had in the house.
Yeah.
And they are actually
That's
looking pretty good.
Costco or somewhere, I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. The jalapeno bush, you know, it got drowned. And he's looking pretty sad. So I'm hoping he comes back.
Yeah, we've just been letting it dry out.
Yeah. And here, you know, we don't have anything planted yet, so.
But that's an area we probably will put some collards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the collards did really well there. One thing I want to show y'all, you know, this is, or was, a caterpillar that is going to turn into a black swallowtail butterfly. Let me see if I can get close to it. It's in the pupal stage right now. I don't know if he's coming up. There. Let's see if you can see the string or whatever it's called wrapped around it. But I had a few of them. You know, my dill was starting to come back. And Greg, he was like, well, we got the caterpillars eating the dill again. And there was like 4 of them, wasn't it?
At least. I didn't count them.
Yeah. That's the sweet basil there. That's ones I rooted. I couldn't believe that. That's what I'm saying. I can grow basil. And here's some more of the basil. This one is the holy basil that I had to split up. This one I did root. Those are peppers. I'm not sure what they're going to do.
Not have done nothing all year.
That's why I planted basil all around in here. I'm just going to let it take over and probably go to seed. Here's some more of the holy basil that I rooted. Chives.
Yeah.
And this is where I dumped the seeds of the holy basil, and I had to separate them. So I've got them kind of all scattered around here.
Yeah. The rain hurt the chives pretty good too, because they were just really pretty and green.
Yeah.
But all that water, they turned kind of yellowish on the tips. I mean, they're still good, but you just have to end up cutting them off. And they seem pretty hardy. I picked a bunch of the stems off of them, and they still keep coming back. So I expect them to come back okay.
Yeah. The beans, you know, they don't like to get their feet wet. So it's dying out.
Without really producing. I think I've found one string bean. There's a string
there it is.
And something's even eating on that.
Yep.
That was the one I found.
These will probably go very soon.
Yeah, if I
because they are dying
beans
out.
again, I'll probably plant them down at Mom's.
Yeah.
We did some butter beans down there, and they seem to have done reasonably well.
Here, we pulled up, you know, all the tomatoes from here. One thing I did do when I pulled up the tomatoes from beside the porch, I decided to, you know, cut off some of the suckers and just kind of plant them in the ground. It has worked in the past. With all this rain, it hasn't worked out as well as I had hoped. This one here is trying to hold on. And this one, let's see. No, I think he's going because I see the brown down there. So, Greg, did you see, is that corn coming up?
No.
No? Is that grass? What is that?
Almost looks like onions.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it this morning. And I was like, what is that? And I forgot to show you before.
I wonder if it's garlic. Remember you had the garlic back here?
I did. And then here's where we had the corn. You know, it didn't do anything. Right here is where we had the cucuzzi. And I have found I like the cucuzzi better than any of the squashes. But we only got 3 ones off of it out of 4,
and it just
4
quit.
bushes.
Yeah.
And it just quit. I don't know why. The Kajari melon, you know, he kind of died. One thing I wish we had more of is okra because we've been able to grow okra.
Yeah, and it's continuing to look good.
And look at here on this plant. So, you know, we get one here and there, and
I throw them on the grill. And
not enough to make a meal.
no,
But a little appetizer.
Can't make it. It's not enough to make okra soup.
No, doggone it. Over here, I had found a few beans. So we can grow beans, just not many. And I don't see any more in there. But this bush looks a little bit better than that one over there, and I don't know why, but
I don't know.
They're probably going to come down really soon when I start planting for the fall.
Yeah.
Which will be in another week or so.
They're not stopping us from doing anything right now, but when they reach a point where they are, they're probably gone.
Yeah. Got the zinnias. Hummingbirds still love the zinnias. So I did drop some more seeds in there, just ones that I had dried out. Same thing in this one too, because they are just getting to the end of their life, so we need to get some more in there. And I did some more in here as well. That one, ooh, he's got something on him. I don't know. Anyway, the bottle brush is getting ready to bloom again. Okay. I mean, they're just all over the place, which is good because starting next month, the hummingbirds will start heading south for the winter.
Yeah, the blooms don't last very long, but they've bloomed like 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah. This one, the one we have over there, has it bloomed at all? I think one time it had like one or two.
It had a couple.
But this one here has been really showing itself really well.
Yeah, it gets loaded.
So, and it's going to have even more than the last time that it came out. So over here, this tomato plant, he's hanging in there. I hadn't seen any blooms or anything on him yet.
Remember that word spindly she used the other day?
Yeah,
that one looks spindly too.
Well, one thing I'm upset about, well, first, planted some more tomato seeds here. I don't know if they're going to do anything. But here,
late.
Huh?
Kind of late.
Yeah. Here, I planted broccoli. And see, this is how I plant the seeds. I'll put them in the middle and then do it like a circle around it. I had one there, had one there, and had one there. Do you see? There's no circle there. The doggone squirrels are digging them up. Anybody want any squirrels? I'll send them on a one-way plane ticket to you. But then on this side, we planted cauliflower. And I don't think squirrels like cauliflower because they're still in their little circles. We'll see. Haven't planted anything there. This one here is a squash. And then that's the zucchini. We did plant others, but as you can see, they did not survive. So we got some blooms on that one. And
no blooms there yet.
Is trying to do something, but we'll see if the vine borers get them. I think this might be the last year I do squash and zucchini. But around here,
they don't do well for us.
They don't.
And we're not real big fans.
No.
They're not our favorite vegetable.
The cucumbers that we planted, they're already starting to get blooms, which is good because I like my cucumbers. So we'll see. And then over here, I had planted some seeds over on the other side behind the strawberries. And so I transplanted them. And we'll see what they do. They're a little small. I don't know if they'll make it or not.
Those were the beefsteak tomatoes? Is that right? Okay.
Beefsteak. And here is 2 more of the ones that I just kind of stuck in the ground. They're trying to make it. This one definitely looks better than that one. But we'll see. I just hope we don't get a lot of rain anytime soon. You know, I went in here and tried to clean out some of this mess. And it's a mess. I dropped some more zinnia seeds in it too. When they get a certain weight, they just fall over. And I saw in one video, somebody recommended cutting like the blooms off them before they bloom, and that will, I guess, extend it or make them, I don't know, make them where they'll stand up. But I think I'm getting to where I love the blooms. I just don't like how this happens. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. I think somebody's calling me. Hey, sweetie, what you doing? You sharpening your nails? Huh? You gonna talk to me? You're not gonna talk to me? No. No, you look so cute. So anyway, she's waiting on her hummingbirds to come see her because they're right there, and she's right there. It's about time for their nighttime feeding.
We're probably preventing them.
But anyway, not much to show. We just wanted to do a quick video to let y'all know that we're still here. We're still trying.
Yeah, there's just not been a lot to show, and you know, so
No.
we're trying to figure out
Rain.
what's best to put into videos and whatnot. So we're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we did go fishing yesterday, and I caught me a 23-inch red. I'll get Greg to put that picture in that he took of me. But you know, I've got a new appreciation for the guys that post videos on fishing. It's not easy to try to do that because you can go a long time without even catching anything.
Yeah, and nobody wants to
So,
see people
no.
cast and cast and cast.
No, and I don't have enough to say to fill in for that either. You know, I don't talk a whole lot.
Yeah, you
But-
got to have some patience for that.
Yeah, so we're trying to get that part figured out, so at least we can show y'all some videos of us fishing. We'll see. But until then, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.